We are at day 30. Day 30 of Pleinairpril. We went really fast this year. And this is my first year streaming the whole thing. And I think I'm gonna try to make this a tradition because it was fun to do. And it helped keep me kind of motivated to keep going every day. Just, you know, having you guys around to motivate me. So let's see, this last picture, it's maybe 80% black color. So one thing I've learned recently is that darker colors do worse on social media like Instagram or whatever. But do I care? No. I'm gonna do a 80% black picture because that's what I want to do today. But it's good to know these things though, just in case you are digging for likes. Just make some lighter colored paintings and you'll probably have better luck. There's even some colors that seem to do better also. Seems like pink and salmon and orange and all these light, bright, juicy colors tend to do well, which makes sense. They're attractive colors. And I guess people don't like doom and gloom colors as much. I want to see happy stuff. I know in school I really loved to do darker paintings and dark scenarios. And I still do. I still really like dark compositions. But I'm starting to appreciate color more. And I enjoy doing brighter, more happy stuff now than I used to. I hope that means I'm happier. I'm a happier person. I don't know. I think I'm happy. I think I'm reasonably happy. So today, I was just fixing up some of those bugs from yesterday. Pretty nasty bugs actually, where the strokes were like doing these little random phantom points here and there, which actually has been a problem with heavy paint for a while. And funny thing is, I never could track down those bugs because I couldn't catch them. Like I could never get those bugs to happen on my computer. They just weren't happening. But recently, something weird happened where the performance of strokes went down really low on my computer, and it was really slow. So then when everything was slow and crappy, that's when I started to see the bugs happening a lot more frequently. And so now I was able to, troubleshoot it and track it down and finally fix it, I hope. I think. But at least now I can see the bug that actually Gianni SV was the one that first told me about it, and he's been bugging me about it for forever. And I think it was because his computer was super old. But he ended up getting a new computer, so it didn't happen anymore. But yeah, so I'm glad I'm glad that this thing started going slower, so I could see these problems popping up and fix them. And so hopefully now you will never see that kind of weird thing where sometimes there would be like random triangles like this, like sticking off to the side of the screen, is super annoying, especially when it's a phantom stroke and like you don't see it until later. That could really ruin your day. So I'm really happy that that's being figured out now. Do I dare go full 0% black here? Let's try it. See what happens. The painting boogeyman is gonna yell at me, or the ghost of my old painting teacher is gonna yell at me for putting black, 100% black paint. But whatever. It's the last day of Pleinairpril. I can do whatever I want. Right. Let's see, gradient. And here, I'm gonna reload this just in case to make sure that this is not doing the same thing it was doing yesterday. Come on. What? I thought I just saved you. Let's see something. So we put the gradient in here, black gradient, put black gradient all around here. Oh, wait. So the autosave goes by strokes, so you have to do, I think it's like 15 strokes on a layer in order for it to autosave, and I think what's happening is I was jumping between all these different layers and I hadn't actually auto-saved any specific layer. Okay, I don't know. There wasn't a notification, but I missed it. Sorry. But, okay. I have no idea what's going on because I don't see any notification on the screen. Oh, is it behind? Oops. Sorry guys, my alert box was tucked behind the screen. Let me adjust that. Well, whoever just signed up or whatever, thank you. I couldn't see your name. But anyway, so the autosave I guess was not triggered there. Let me try again. But this should save. When you click on the top right button, it should save. It says it was saved. Okay, it was saved. Weird. Let me try again. Maybe if I go here. strokes and then save this one. Okay, it says it's been saved. Let me reload it now. Weird. I wonder why it didn't save that one time. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all this and redraw it. Hello, Mike J. Hello, Shafin. And Swarnim, sorry. Found out random strokes happen when switching apps. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you do like, whatchamacallit. If you do split screen, like, how does it work again? You do like this, and then you try to bring up a split screen window, then it would start to do weird stuff too. Actually, I should probably try drawing with split screen. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, it's getting hot. I'm still not 100% sure if the heat is coming from the screen sharing or from HEAVYPAINT. I need to do more testing because I haven't actually used it without screen share yet. But it does get hot, which is not good. Did my pen just die? Oh, come on. Really? Oh my gosh, my pencil. Stupid Apple Pencil. Okay, I'm an idiot. I forgot to charge this thing. It's okay. I'm gonna just charge and use my finger while it charges. So we should test out the finger painting anyway. This design, guys. This is the pinnacle of Apple industrial design right here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's test out the finger painting. How do you know when to use hard edges or soft edges? Well, I mean, let's see. What about this picture? Where are the soft edges? Let's see. So, to me, the most obvious soft edge is maybe from here to over there. That's a really, really soft edge. Maybe from here to here. That's very soft. But it's nice because it's right, even though it's super, super soft, it's right next to a super, super hard edge right here from left to right. So up and down soft, left and right hard. Same thing here, up and down soft, left and right hard edges. Same thing here, left and right is very soft. So you can also think of them not as soft edges but as gradients. So if we're looking at down here, this green sidewalk area, it's just a big gradient. So what is the color up here in the front? It is like a dark brownish gray, I guess, right? Oops. Something like that up there, and then towards the front it is just the same but a little bit lighter, I guess. And it's not all the same material even. There's like there's a lighter concrete, and then a darker concrete, and a more reddish concrete. Maybe this is where the you know, where they paint the curb red so you can't park there. And maybe the paint's been like, it's really old and faded there, so it's just a tiny bit red on that side. So it's okay if the colors are not all matching up here. They probably should be a little bit different, a little bit of variation here and there. But anyway, so we have that big gradient. Let's use the mix and just go like that. There you go, that's your soft edge. So I like to do the soft edges as early as possible, especially these gigantic ones, the ones that take up, like, it's a huge gradient. Do those first, because it's much easier to get them done in one stroke, and it actually looks cleaner if you get it done earlier. And then when you're adding in all the little hard edges, the details on top, then it'll all like kind of fit together properly, versus trying to do all the little lines and stuff first and then trying to get that big gradual gradient afterwards is going to be a real pain, almost impossible. So the order that you do these is important too. So let's go back to this area here and let's give it color. So let's try to do that. Actually, this to me looks like the lighter color, and then the lighter color up at the end of the tunnel is more bluish, I think, and the one closer to us is more reddish greenish. So even though it's just a tiny bit, it matters. Like that, and then the middle is darker. That. machine? May I helping you?
Just fine.
Okay. Oops. So finger painting. I feel like I need to make the buttons bigger in order to finger paint. Maybe I'll do that. Let's save this. Let's make the buttons bigger. Heavy paint must be restarted. Okay. Buttons should be gigantic now. No matter any color placed with pure black, it never changed. On the other hand, purest white or red color. Huh. Yeah, it's absolute. So, what are we doing? Okay, same thing with the road. Let's put that color. I'm using the blur here. Same idea though. I kind of want to see where my shape starts and ends, because I need to adjust a little bit. See if Phil Poly will behave today. Nope. Phil Poly. Wow, this is getting toasty. Oops. Actually not too happy with how this one is going. So I'm going to separate this. I'm going to separate these columns because I think they are actually more complicated than I thought. I'm going to make them really bright so I can clearly see what the pattern is. Giving it extra space on the top even though there's a shadow up there because I want to imagine that this column is going up above beyond the shadow. So let me just draw the entire column and ignore the shadow, ignore all the lighting. And I think that'll make life easier. Same thing here. Oh! Why does it do that? Phil Poly has always had that issue where it jumps around. But at least now I can see it clearly, so it will be fixed pretty soon, I think. If I can see the problem, I can fix it. Usually. The bugs that take the longest to fix are the ones that I'm like, the other person's having it, and I'm like, how the hell did you get that to happen? And they don't know how, and I don't know how, nobody knows what's going on. Those take forever to figure out. Haptic feedback. I actually did put that in on Android and here and tried it out. It was a little bit odd, but hey, maybe I'll put it back in. It would just do like a little vibrate when you touch a button. It could also do a vibrate when you touch the screen, like drawing a stroke, but I feel like that would be a little bit too much. I was testing iPad beta and it wasn't clear how scaling value worked. Something I noticed. Sometimes I changed it and it didn't seem to affect. Then it did it again and it went really tiny. It's the way it's supposed to work. F16 is you go up here to the top left, you change this, and then it's going to say heavy paint must be restarted. So you say okay, and then you have to restart it. So you have to close it like this, like actually closing the app completely, and then you can restart it and it should apply the settings. I need to make that message clearer somehow because I've noticed like a lot of people don't get that you have to physically manually restart it. But I don't know. I'm not sure how to word that better. What happened to all my columns? Damn it. For anybody here who is actually trying the beta, are any of you guys, is it getting really hot, the device, when you run it? Or is that just me? Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy hot. I think, I'm still not sure if it's just the streaming, the screen mirroring that I'm doing right now that's causing that, or if it's actually the app. I did do that, but maybe I missed something. There's a slider or the color settings. The slider might not take the existing setting. So, wait, let me see. Oh wait, no. It is now. I don't know. Yeah, it might not be perfect actually. The slider might not take the right setting. Hey Benjamin, thank you for, yeah, let me know. Okay. Yeah. I did not notice any heating issues. Okay, that's good. I was testing a 2020 iPad Pro and the new one will be faster. Yeah, I wonder how this will run on the M1 iPad Pro. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like butter. And you're gonna be able to do like tons of layers and super high res. That's exciting. This iPad here is the first gen iPad Pro, which I don't even know when it came out. I think it's kind of old now, but it still works pretty good. It feels fast. When you guys paint on a phone or on an iPad, do you usually put your wrist onto the surface and draw like that? Or do you leave your wrist off to the side and draw, just put your pencil on the screen? Because screen, like accidental screen touches are kind of an issue too. It takes a lot to figure it out, but I'm just curious if like how many people do work that way. I'm guessing that most people do put their hand on the screen when they paint because it's more comfortable. Mostly wrist off and on screen. I guess it also depends on how big the iPad is. If you have a giant iPad, then you're probably gonna need to put your wrist on the thing. That's one thing I like about this thing is like it's small enough that you can have it off to the side and still reach most of the controls. Yeah, undo, 2-finger undo. I did have a 2-finger undo a while ago. I need to put it back. But I also am trying to not encourage abuse of undo tool. Like, I don't think it's good to have it at super easy access because it's not a good habit to do undo all the time. That's why we have this stat that just got added, which is undos per stroke. So you can track that. Make sure you're not abusing the undo too much. It is not good. Undo is not good for you. I mean, it's not too much. I mean, I'm trying to break the habit of using it too much. It's really... I kind of broke down and added undo back to hardcore mode, even though it's not very hardcore anymore. I'm still debating to whether that should stay off of hardcore mode or on. Oh, let me check here. How much memory was it using just now? I guess there's no way for me to tell. How big is this? 1440. Shit. It seems like I'm running into the limit here. 1440p, huh? That's not good. Alright, let me try resizing this a little bit smaller. How much mileage can we get out of it then? Yeah, right now iOS memory is a bit of a mess, so the temporary solution is that I have a multiplier for iOS only that just, it takes everything resolution wise and just something, you know, it multiplies it by 3/4, so it's a little bit less memory, but you should get a lot more layers out of it that way. It's kind of a shame. haven't think about my wrist, but I like the big bezel of old iPad. Yeah, I'm a fan of big bezels actually, even on the laptops, because if you are working and let's say you're up against a window or something, the bezel actually separates the screen from the light that's coming behind. So, I mean, it's a frame, right? People like to put pictures in frames so that there's a frame. They actually want a frame. So, I don't know. So I like this weird, or this crazy orange color here. I think it looks kind of cool compared to the green that's there in the picture. So I think I'm actually gonna just leave it orange. And that seems like a pretty simple thing, but I'm pretty sure that that's something I wouldn't have done before this month, maybe. Just because I've been trying to do this kind of thing where maybe you change the picture, you make it better or more how you want it. You don't have to actually use exactly what's there. Just pick the things you like and leave out stuff you don't like, or add stuff you like. So that's something I think that I've changed recently that I'm happy about. Learning how to let go of what I see there. And maybe now that this orange is so in focus, then all the street signs and other signage needs to be a lot brighter too because of the orange there. I think it also depends what direction you're using the iPad, because this corner over here gets much hotter than this corner over here. There's a definite difference. We got 10% battery left, so gotta finish this quick. seeing space garbage on CGen. Whoa. Wow, that is an old project. Yeah. That was a school project actually for my junior year automotive design class. And I did a spaceship, and that's why oh no, it was independent study. I wanted to do a spaceship, and I was going to car design school, and they were like, well, no. So I ended up doing independent study. Hey Luis, thank you, welcome. How fast did you pick up Python for Blender? It was a little bit slow for me. I just looked on YouTube, and there's a channel on YouTube called JNM, like JAYANAM. That's really good for Blender scripting if you want to get into it. So, and also another really great Blender script video is on Blender Cloud by Dr. Sibrin, I think, or one of the Blender developers teaches a coding for artists on Blender Cloud. So definitely check that out if you're interested in that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It took a little while, but I'm definitely glad I got into this stuff because I really enjoy it now. It's a lot of fun to do scripting and programming and all that. It's very creative, I think. Okay, I'm probably gonna run out of battery soon. Let me put some finishing stuff on the foreground because I guess we're gonna spend a lot of time looking at it, so might as well. So to get stuff to look more shiny, like this to me looks like a shiny plastic red bag. I'm gonna go a little bit darker with the red, and then a little bit sharper and lighter with the highlight. So shiny materials, I think they tend to have more contrast in them. Like they'll get darker and they'll get lighter than more matte kind of equivalent, and the changes will be more abrupt. 20% battery. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? What the? Why is this? Oh no. What did I do? What did I break? Hey J-Ron, it's going good, how are you? A strange story is that Rodney Rothman posted on CGen asking for volunteers. I ended up drawing an alien concept and he gave me $100 for it. Nice. And he went on to direct Spider-Man. That's pretty crazy. Good stuff. I didn't even know my thing was on CGen. Did I? I don't think I posted it there. I used to lurk on CGen and just like look at the giant sketchbook threads, but I don't think I ever posted stuff. You never know who you'll meet on the internet, and you'll probably like see them again later because the art world is so small. Everybody knows everybody somehow. Excuse me, sorry about the sniffles, guys. I'm taking my medicine. I think I skipped like a day or two and it's back. Miss forums. Yeah, me too, but I think that Discord has kind of replaced forums now, and Discord seemed to be even more active almost than the forum. Although I do miss that you could make threads or like make a post and people could discuss a certain topic for a while, but I guess that's what Reddit is for. I don't know. Forums are there in spirit. Probably gonna run out of battery in like 2 seconds. What? What is this? Uh-oh. We're getting some glitches, guys. What is this? Are you seeing this? Whoa. It's sparkle mode. Shit. Oh god. I think we're out of memory again. Yeah, this is gonna be really rough on phones, especially. Like older devices and phones are not gonna be able to deal with this. Yeah. Shit. Nope, doesn't like that. What if we draw on this layer? On an existing layer. Is it okay with that? Okay, it seems to be okay with it. Oh! No. Okay. It seems like our painting is done today. I'm gonna stop now. Got a random line here. If I give it power, does it want to behave a little bit better? I've never gotten this one before, actually, because usually it just crashes right away when it runs out of memory. Alright. I guess that's it. I'm gonna send this over to the PC so I can export it at higher res. Also, this little line is kind of weird over here. Oh my god. Woo! See if I can save this one. One really weird bug that happened the other day, a Japanese user said that their keyboard doesn't work. Or like this on-screen keyboard doesn't type anything into the box, so it's like, dang it. I don't know how to test that because I don't have a Japanese keyboard, and second of all, why would a different keyboard not type? I don't get it. So I gotta track that down and probably ask the Godot engine or file a bug with them to figure out what's going on. What's this? Eaglerock Underpass. So that's Pleinairpril 30. Jeez. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this month. Oh god, I'm gonna have to export this on the PC. I don't think it likes this many layers. But anyway, I want to say, whew, we made it. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. And I think I should do this kind of thing more often, but I'll probably take a little break after this. Yeah. Can you display memory usage as overlay? I'm not sure. Possibly. Renchi, I think. Yeah, that might have to be done eventually. I can see it on Xcode, but yeah, it's iOS memory is a pain. Momuchi says, I started to paint movie scenes with heavy paint. Loving it. Happy to hear. That's awesome. It is saving all the stroke and coordinate data by default. Is there a limit? There is no limit. It's just however much memory your device has is the limit. And yeah, it saves every stroke, so we can do cool stuff like this replay system. You can check stats here like this. So this green line here is the histogram of every single stroke. Is plotted here by value. So the taller it is, the higher the value, and the lower it is, the lower the value. Then we have the different stroke types here, how many undos per stroke. Let's see, 0.18. I feel like wait, how do I go back? Okay, so yesterday's picture was 0.2. I was undoing a lot more. I was undoing like double on this painting, probably because it has so more, it's a lot more technical, a lot more little thin lines that need to be accurate. There's this painting which is a little bit more loose. And I imagine if I was doing a painting of a flower or something organic, it would be a lot less undos probably. But yeah, I think stats are cool. You can sort of see your habits, your painting habits, and try to, maybe you can work on one stat for a month and try to improve that one thing. I gotta add in more stuff like colors per stroke, how many times you change the color for each stroke. That one's a good stat too. But anyway, I think it needs shortcuts for PC version. Yeah, the PC version does have shortcuts actually. Just if you click on this show hotkeys button over here on the left side, then you can see all the shortcuts. Okay, and J-Ron says to do some dev streams. Yeah, I definitely want to do more website stuff in the future. And oh yeah, and today on the dev side, I finally bought a Windows certificate, security code signing certificate. So hopefully, if that goes through, then I can sign the Windows version of HEAVYPAINT, and that way when you open it, it says, "Hey, this is a program download from the internet. You want to open it?" Instead of, "Hey, this is a program from the internet. It might be, a virus or something crazy like that. It's unsigned and scary." So yeah, I got the signing certificate. Trying to do everything official now and make it all, yeah, I guess how it's supposed to be done. So now you need to build rep, so it won't warn you. Yeah, that's true. But at least I'll be building rep. So the way signing works, guys, on Windows is you buy the certificate, you sign the program, and then when people start downloading your program, Windows keeps track of that automatically. And if enough people have downloaded it and used it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this program's cool," they use it all the time, then Windows will be like, "Oh, okay, this is a safe program. We can, change so we don't have that warning in the beginning." But the problem is, if you don't have a signing certificate, you'll never be able to build up that credit or that trust. So now that, hopefully, that'll start to happen. And then Windows also sells another certificate that costs like $600, $700 that lets you skip the whole approval process where people don't need to download it and use it. It just automatically works, which is kind of BS, because it's like they're saying like if you pay more money then you're more trustworthy somehow, which doesn't make any sense. So I'm just using the regular certificate for now. Anyway, okay. See you guys next time. Hope you have a good rest of your Pleinairpril. And also, there's gonna be 10 winners of Heavy Paint desktop version from Pleinairpril. I don't know exactly who's the winners yet. I gotta check with the Warrior Painters team and see how they're choosing the winners. But if you did all 30 days of the challenge, then you entered into the digital challenge, you have a chance to win. So I'm excited to do that also. But okay, cool. See you guys next time.